So we just had update 1.6 for Throne and Liberty, and with it, it brings some new items to the shop. In fact, some super cool ones, including this new Dash Morph. Damn, they done good with that cosmetic. I'm personally very tempted to add it to my collection. It will give you 3 growth points, which will help a little bit with your way to, say, leveling up. To get that extra, say, mount speed. Just be aware, I know it says it's a glide morph, but it's actually a dash morph. So don't get confused by that, it won't be flying around with its cute little wings. But yeah, they are asking for 750 Lucent for it, which is fine, but for me, I need my Lucent for character progress, and I'm entirely free to play, so not really something I would prioritize spending it on. We also have a new swim morph, which, yeah, also says it's a glide morph. Amazon, you really need to update your tooltips here. Quickly check them before posting items in your store, thanks. It's also 750 Lucent, but we'll give you those growth points towards swimming. So you'll be able to level that up a bit more and potentially get the extra morph speed bonus. But you need like 30 points, and again, this is only going to give 3. The other amounts that you obtain in game will actually give you 15, so those are more so a priority to work towards obtaining. But overall, it does look super cool there, but still, another 750 Lucent if you want it. Then we also have 2 new Amitois, the Imperator Ossic. This little guy will help with your collection, with your lithograph book, with your mount effects, up to a maximum of 25. He won't help at all with PAL synergy, like one of the most important ones is item drop chance. You need to be getting these ones, but all are just obtained through playing the game, which is good. It means it's not pay to win, but it doesn't exactly make these guys that important to obtain, which is fine, but they do ask for 600 Lucent. Do be aware though, he has the bonus within the ruins region, so when you send him out on an expedition anywhere that is, say, the ruins, he's going to have an extra boost to gathering within there. But again, the most important stat is going to be PAL synergy, and he doesn't contribute to it, so I wouldn't prioritize it unless you like the look of this guy or want to very quickly get amount effects maxed out, which I do say is not such a priority. And then there is this little cute guy who's also an Amitoi, and you can see his effect here is going to be within the forest region. Similarly, again, will add to your amount effects, won't add to your PAL synergy, and 400 Lucent. He's best for gathering in the forest region. You can see these areas, say in Akadu Valley, that's a forest. Same here, here, and here. When you don't have your guys out on an expedition, you can see what kind of rewards you're getting. And ultimately, Daybreak Shore is generally going to be your priority for a while because it drops this epic fishing rod that you can get. So at least if you intend to do any fishing, you'll easily be able to get that there as long as you do enough of these expeditions. The rest of them don't really have a lot going for them other than, say, anything in Stoneguard has a chance to give you Queen Belandir soul fragments, and anything in Lastland will have a chance to give you the Tevent soul fragments. But they're bound, you can't sell them. But furthermore, in the shop, we have a new outfit. This one just here. And it looks fairly cool. You can even preview it with, say, all these different colors if you wanted to, but the default currently looks like this. Not a big fan of, say, the shoulders being white there, but yeah, you can absolutely change that how you please if you want to, or even remove them. But then I think it looks a little bit bland. It's cool and maybe fits your taste. Switching character here, you can see what the outfit would look like on a girl just there, along with then viewing more how it looks with the decoration and then without the decoration. And yeah, again, you can similarly change all the colors how you want. Looks pretty neat in black there. Maybe even have an accent of silver. No, that doesn't work. Maybe here. Yeah, I wouldn't say that works either. But you can mess around for yourself, and ultimately if you want it, that's 900 Lucent, which if you want to value it by these packs is nearly 20 bucks. Personally, they ask a bit much for skins that, again, are just literally cosmetics. And same for these morphs that only give, say, 3 growth points. But that's how it is. At least it's not really pay to win. And any of you who are a fan of cosmetics, I'm delighted that you support the game by purchasing them. I intend to be a free-to-play player as much as I can, so I'm going to be saving my Lucent for character upgrades, despite being very tempted to get this dash morph. They've done a super good job with it. You may have noticed, yeah, we did have maintenance, and we did get a few updates. We got some clarity on loot distribution rules, and the takeaway was essentially there's 2 drops on those field bosses, at least in peace mode, and one is going to be contribution based, which is essentially the more healing you do and the more damage you do equals that contribution. So the more damage you do, the higher chance you have of actually taking away that contribution drop. Be aware there is still a random drop, like for example here you would get the boots on this boss versus the sword and the mask being for the contribution, and so everybody who met the minimum contribution would have an equal chance to acquire those boots. But still, it is a system that incentivizes dealing as much damage as possible and healing as much as possible in order to achieve the best loot, or have at least the highest chance of getting that loot. So anybody who has worked on their character maxed out will have a significant advantage over anybody who is still upgrading. And then we did get the update 1.6 details here, and there honestly wasn't much to it. It was mainly just some stability and back-end service improvements. We did get to see some adjustments to their stats here, which is a little bit different what they had posted earlier, which, yeah, interesting to note. Nearly 1 million players at level 50. Not sure if I should be happy or concerned about that though. I had expected more out of the total players. But we will upcoming get the tax delivery event and the castle siege event, which will be pretty cool. Depending on your server, there's quite a lot on the line. 92,000 Lucent here, with over 5.2 billion solid. Up for grabs depending on the outcome of your tax delivery event, and then even more to be gained through the castle siege event. But we'll see how that works, and it's very likely that in most cases it will just be the highest ranked guilds that take away the most benefit. You need to be in a guild that's very popular, has a lot of people, you're coordinated, and you know what you're doing. And those are the people who are usually pretty hardcore and play the game like it's their second job. But yeah, the QA for the game definitely need to double check the items that are going on store, because that's false advertising. This guy ain't flying. Somebody could buy him well believing it's actually a glide morph when it's not. But sure, you can look on the tooltip, the icon there. This one's a swim morph, not a glide morph. And this one's a dash morph, not a glide morph. The glide morph symbol you can see looks like this here with a dove. And otherwise clicking view more will lead you to the exact page here, and it'll say on the side which type of morph that is. Overall, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.